Welcome, my dear students. Welcome back, my dear students. This is your teacher, Dr. Usama Kashwa, and this is the first lecture and the theoretical part of production management. In the production management, the first part of production management. We'll talk today about the aspect of what's the meaning of the management, and we'll see some points regarding this. Operation management is the process in which resources or inputs are converted into more useful products or outputs. So it's the function that turn the inputs into the outputs. Like here, exactly like I'll show you here. We have here the inputs and we have here the outputs and we have here the process. So it's the function of switching or changing the inputs, which are labor and land and capital. Those are, we call it factors of production, and raw materials. We process it and switch it into finished goods and services or outputs. This is the first definition. Operation management is the management of an organization's productive resources or its production system. It is the design, execution, and control of a firm's operations that convert its resources into desired goods and services and implement its business strategy. So any one of those is fine. You can write only one of those is fine. As long as you give me the meaning, or you give the meaning of that it's changing from inputs into outputs through a process, and this is the meaning of operation management. Also, operation management is the conversion of inputs into outputs using physical resources so as to provide the desired utility or utilities of form, place, position, or state. So look at this utility. I'm creating utility, place utility, position utility, state utility, or combination utility, combination of those together, form and place and position, there of the customers while meeting the organizational objectives also, because in the operation management you are achieving your objectives as a company. You are achieving your own objectives of effectiveness, efficiency, and adaptability. So that means you have effective and efficiency. You do this efficiently and with effectiveness. Okay, so I change the inputs into process into outputs like what you see in front of you here. And this is the core of the financial or production management. Here in these slides, I just want to show you something. Let us enlarge it like this first so that it will be clear for us. Here is example. We see like we have inputs of operation systems, like here you see it here. Here is the process and here is the output. So as example, the inputs or an operation system like external inputs such as legal, economic, social, technological, the process physical or manufacturing, the outputs, direct outputs such as goods and services. The inputs here are market inputs like competition, customer desire, product information. Here, the location services or transportation that will give you direct output like waste, pollution, and so on. Here, primary resources like manpower, material, machinery, money, and utilities. And this is the most common one, the third one. Exchange, retailing, storage, other private services, converting, so on. And this will give me a final product at the end. We'll go now to another slide, which is very important as well, which is the difference between production and operation management. What are the differences between production and operation management? What are the differences between production and operation management? Production management and operation management are differentiated. They are both different on the basis of tangibility of finished goods and services. So tangible. What's tangible means that you can touch it, you can hold it with your hand. This is the meaning of the tangible. So production management and operation management are usually interchangeably. Okay, so what I want to say here, there are only 2 points. There are only 2 points for describing the difference between production and operation management. The term production management is more frequently used. We use the word production management more than we use operation management. Is more frequently used for a system where tangible goods are produced, where operation management is used for various inputs or transformed into tangible services. Wait a minute. So what is the difference between production management and operation management? Both of them are used frequently. Maybe they give the same meaning for others, some, but for most of the people, production management tend to focus on products which is tangible. Tangible means you can hold it with your hand, you can touch it with your hand, and so on. But the operation management is used for various inputs that's used for services. So when we say operation, it's including services. When we say production, that means it's producing goods, something that you can touch with your hand. This is the meaning of it. The second distinction rule to the evolution of the subject operation management is the term used nowadays, where the production management proceeds. Operation management is the historical growth of the subject. The second distinction relates to the evolution of the subject. Operation management is the term used nowadays, whereas the production management precedes operation management in the historical growth of the subject. So he wants to tell me that in the start itself, we used to say production management in the past. We used to say production management in the past, but now we say operation management. So it's evoluted from the word production into the word it's evoluted from the word production into the word operation, from the word production into the word operation. Okay, we'll go now to the scope of operation management. The scope of operation management. What I will focus in operation management: forecasting, capacity planning, scheduling, managing inventory, assuring quality, motivating employees, deciding where to relocate the facilities, design of work system, operation planning and control, resource requirements planning, capacity requirement planning, project management, quality management. Those are the things or the stuff which we use for operation management. Scope of operation management: forecasting, capacity of planning, scheduling, managing inventories, assuring quality, motivating employees, deciding where to locate the facilities, design of work system, operation planning, and scope, resource requirements planning, capacity requirement planning, project management, and quality management. So when we study the operation management, those are the topics which we usually study, or those are the topics which we usually talk about it. So now I will stop here for a few minutes and start to ask my first question right now about define operation management. The first question would be define operation management. Define operation management. This is our first question. Or then or define production management as well, the same thing. So when I say operation, second thing is you can also draw the graph here in this question, like this graph. You can draw it so that it can help you, like that one. You can draw the input, process, outputs. Here is the operation management definition. And also, what are the difference between operation? The second question is, what is the difference? What is the difference between, this is the first question, question one here. And I will put here like dots. Second question is, what is the difference between operation and production management? Is the second question. And by the way, now we said the difference between them. So here we go, CTRL-A, and here that's the first question, and this is the second question. Question two, what is the difference between operation and production management? So like we said, operation goes to services, while production used for the things that intangible that you touch it, like the goods. So production focus on the goods, while operation focus on the services. Third question today is, what is the scope of operation management? 3, what is the scope of operation management? What's the scope of operation? This is the third question. So I'll put all of them together like this. What is the scope of operation management? So this is the third question. So define operation management. What's the difference between operation and production management? What is the scope of operation management? Those are the three main questions which we will work here right now. I'll stay here like around 5 minutes before I move to the next video. Thank you so much.